Hey folks, it's Buddy the Builder again at the 2026 Greater Fort Smith Home Builder Association Showcase Home here in East Village in Greenwood. We're here today with Andy from WeatherBarr,
Hi.
and he's going to tell us about their product. And Andy, how many showcase homes have y'all done?
Well, we've participated in all of them so far. So,
Well, we're certainly glad to have you participating in this one. And I know y'all helped us with the other one we built
yes,
about
sir.
a year ago.
Yes, sir.
This door is a little different than what y'all gave us on the other showcase home. What's the difference?
So this is a vinyl frame, insulated glass, Energy Star qualified door. This is our Summit series. Part of what sets this door apart is that the frame is vinyl, but the aluminum threshold, that's typically not present on a vinyl door. And that allows them to use this monorail, which is also not common for vinyl doors. And because of that monorail, the rollers sit up on that and makes it slide really easy.
One finger.
Yeah, easy slide. Yeah.
Okay, tell us about these windows.
So this is a Cornerstone series single hung from WeatherBarr. This is the jet black laminated, so it's black inside and out. That's not a common feature for the vinyl windows. It's also loaded with our SS2 1ST glass, which is the best performing glass available in a double pane window. Yeah, so the technology in this window actually eliminated the need for triple pane in our area. So the performance out of this double pane unit can match some triple pane units. It has a sheet of Cardinal 360 soft coat low E on the exterior. That's what gives you your solar heat gain performance. It's what stops the radiant heat from coming through when the sun is hitting the glass. The inside piece of glass is a piece of hard coat I-89 low E, which helps the increase the U value, which slows down the transfer of heat regardless of the sun.
We haven't installed the flashing tape yet because when we installed the windows, it was raining. How important is that flashing tape?
It is critical. It is critical, and also that depends somewhat on what your exterior sheathing is. Brick homes have a brick pocket that helps reduce the need for that. It still needs to be flashed for air infiltration, but on any sort of a drive-it or a siding home, that flashing along with this nail fin does more than just hold the window in the opening. This is the last line of defense against water coming in, and the flash tape on top of that just helps that.
Now our installers, if you'll notice, use screws instead of nails. Nails are okay, right?
You can use nails. The nice thing about using the screws is it gives you a chance to make the little finite adjustments as you're installing, where a nail can be harder to actually get the window plumb and level and square.
Last question, how long have you been with WeatherBarr?
I got to WeatherBarr in 1993.
Yeah. So you pretty much know your product.
I try to stay on top of it. Now the product changes over time. We're not building the same thing we built in 1993, but it's constantly improving. So new processes.
Well, again, thank you for what you guys do for us.
Thank you, sir.
And we look forward to many more.
Excellent.
Andy, explain what we're looking at right here with the United States.
Absolutely. So for here in Arkansas, we're in the south central zone of Energy Star. And so these numbers are primarily the top two are the qualifying numbers to make an Energy Star qualified window. This U factor needs to be below 0.28. Lower numbers are better. When we're talking about U factor, we're talking about the transfer of heat. So regardless of the sun, how fast is the heat traveling from one side of the window to the other? So a U factor of 1.0 would be like an open window. And then the lower that number gets, the better it's performing. Solar heat gain coefficient is all about sun on glass. If you stood in front of a clear glass window and felt sun, radiant heat just passing through and you can feel it, that's what this number is blocking. So a solar heat gain of 1.0 would be standing outside in the sun, you're getting all you can get. So we're at 0.18, and qualifying level on that would be 0.228.
Not much weather stripping in this.
So that's part of what sets this window apart. So from 10 feet away, you can see several manufacturers' black window, and it just looks like another black window. But the areas that are critical is the relationship from the sash to the frame. So when I say that, if this sash is too tight, it will hang up. It will stick in the frame and cause problems, service issues. But if it's too loose, it's going to let air come through. So a lot of manufacturers will purposely undersize their sash and then oversize their weather strip. So if you see a window that's got a big weather strip right here, that's kind of a telltale that the sash is purposely undersized for ease of manufacture. So we don't do that. We use a small weather strip. It's also, I don't know if you can hear this, but it's got a nylon, what's called a fin seal in there. So it's not just the felt. Some companies just use felt, but that fin seal, when this is properly sized, and you can see where this is being compressed, it's compressed into the frame, which is, this is the weakest part of the window, but it's doing the best job that it can do in its current state. Everything we do is double weather strip. So anywhere there's an operating point, we've got weather strip on 2 points right here. We've got weather strip at our lock. We've got weather strip at our meeting rail. We also, at the bottom, we have double weather strip. So everywhere that when this closes, it gets 2 contact places of weather strip.
So whenever you donated these windows for this showcase home, you donated the best that you have.
These are the things that we wanted to show the public that we're capable of doing. Some of it, like the jet black laminate, we've done that on previous showcase homes. This glass is brand new to us. It exceeds the Energy Star requirements where we live, but it is needed for like in the north central zone, which is closer to the Missouri line, parts of northwest Arkansas.
Okay, folks, again, when you're looking at windows and you want the best to put in your personal home, you want to look for that sticker. They're the number one.
We appreciate you guys. We're happy to be a part of this project. WeatherBarr Windows and Doors, we're a 3rd generation family owned business in Fort Smith. We send windows all through the central corridor of the United States.